What's up, what's up? Day 5 of water fasting. I am 111 hours since my last piece of food. Typically they say that day 1 through 4 is the hardest, and I must be a little backwards because today seems to be the hardest day for me. Let me go backwards to the rest of yesterday. I was out in the sun for a while. It felt so good. It's winter time right now, but the sun was out and I had to change from my long sleeve to my tank top, so it felt so good. Was out there for 2 hours. I met a new friend who is an expat living in Mexico. We had a lot of good chats about travel. Oh, I miss it so much. And then a friend that I met the first day I was here, she started the same day I did. She's originally from Israel. Ran into her, so we got to catch up. And yeah, before you know it, 2 hours had passed. It was about lunchtime, and that's when I retreat to my chambers because I am not strong enough to watch people eat. Some people bring their food outside, so I just couldn't stand it. Unfortunately, my massage was canceled. The masseuse has arthritis and she was having a bad day, so I rescheduled for Thursday, so very much looking forward to that. I still took a shower yesterday, and I noticed that I was starting to feel weaker when I got out of the shower and attempted to blow dry my hair. Having my hand over my head was the most exhausting thing I've ever experienced. Honestly, I couldn't believe how rough it was. And then when my doctor came to check on me in the evening, they come in the mornings around 7:30 and the evenings around 6 or 7. He told me I should only be spending 10 minutes a day in the sun. I actually didn't tell him how long I was out there, but I said I was feeling exhausted from being in the sun in my shower. And yeah, he said I'm just so much more sensitive fasting and my body just can't take it. So that made a lot of sense. And I thought, okay, whatever, I'll get like a great 12 hours of sleep. It's pretty much what I've been averaging since I've been here, which is not out of the usual. That's not out of the ordinary for me. I love my sleep. I always have, and give me an opportunity to sleep 12 hours and I'll take it always. So why not when I'm here and I don't have anything else to do? So I got in bed early, had a hard time falling asleep, and just had like the roughest night. Actually, let me backtrack a little bit more because there was something else that I did to overexert myself. I have a new piercing. It's not that new anymore. It's a couple months old on my flat. And when he pierced it, I'm pretty sure he pierced a vein because this is the second time I've tried to change it. It's at the point where I could change it now, and every time I take it out, it bleeds. And it's been really sore sleeping on it, which is why I wanted to trade it out for an earring that I have over here that's a lot more flat. So I went to the bathroom at the end of the day, was trying to do it. It's healing crooked because I sleep on it. And so take it out, I'm trying to control it so I can like put the earring in. And yeah, because it's crooked, I couldn't find the back of the hole. So I was trying so hard to get the earring in. This was probably like a 15-20 minute debacle. I'm trying not to pass out, right? Because it's super sensitive. I got some ice. I'm seeing blood. The last thing I need is me passing out right now. If you guys haven't heard my yoni egg story, I recorded that. I think that was day 3. So now this is like my second, just a weird issue that I've had. Clearly I'm a mess. So the earring, I ended up being able to get it in backwards. So I was able to feed it in through the back because I couldn't find the back of the earring because it's crooked. And so the more I was shoving it in, the more I couldn't find it. So I was finally able to feed it in through the back side. Tried a couple times to switch it. And now my earring's backwards because that's just kind of where it landed. And I couldn't mess with it anymore because I knew I was going to pass out. So yeah, that was a whole other issue. So my ear is so swollen, I can't even lay on that side if I wanted to. It's pretty excruciating. So that was special. Anywho, back to me not being able to sleep. Yeah, it was a really hard time, and I just don't really know. I was up like every hour. I thought that I would be so tired after everything I've been through. But another thing that I caught myself in was daydreaming about food again. So before I was going to bed, my mouth was like watering, just thinking about veggie burgers and fries and nachos and just like everything that I want right now. And this isn't the first time I've done that, and notice that when I do it, my tummy starts growling, which it doesn't do if I'm not thinking about food. So it's all a mind game, but I definitely like let myself spiral into this awful state of just wanting all of the food in the world, planning what I'm going to eat when I get out of here, which is not a good idea because I can't just go to eating vegan animal fries when I get out of here. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. I'm really starting to realize every time I think about food, I spiral and just end up like tired or in a bad mood, or like noticing that I haven't eaten, and just constantly thinking about that. The more that I distract myself, the better, which is hard for me because I'm trying to stay mindful and I'm trying to stay as present as possible. I'm making this my own like little retreat, right? Where I'm just trying to be with myself. If there are things that come out that need to be cleared, trying to manifest. And so the idea of not being present kind of irritates me because I want to be as present as possible, but it's hard. It's really, really hard to stay present when you focus on it and then you notice your stomach's growling and then you're like, okay, I am feeling weak. That's another thing. Today is the first day that, well, I guess I started feeling it last night with trying to blow dry my hair. Today especially, I feel super out of control of my body. Since I've been here, I keep getting up too fast because I feel great. So I'm sitting down, I'm laying down, and I sit up or I stand up, perfectly normal things that we do every single day. And the doctors keep telling me, because every time we check in, I tell them I'm getting a little lightheaded when I get up, and like I'm trying to slow down, it's just so hard. So maybe I'm not being as mindful as I thought I was. But I'm someone that likes to be in control, and so it's really hard when I see my motor skills and all of my functions really, really slowing down. And for me, when I decide I want to sit up, I want to sit up, and then I want to stand up, I want to stand up, but I can't, like I really can't, especially today. They say when we sit up, we're supposed to pump our feet, so like point and flex our feet to get the blood flowing back up. So I've been doing like a little bit of that, but I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm ready to go. So yeah, feeling out of control is difficult for me, and thinking how this is day 5 and I'm going to day 14, like how much weaker am I going to get? I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of where my difficult thoughts have been coming from. My difficult experience today is just feeling out of control. One of the rules here is you're not supposed to have anything scented. You're really not supposed to use any products, but the products that you do use need to be unscented. So I got my whole pack of unscented shit, which I will have a product post of all the products I brought and used while I was here. But the soap in the bathroom, like the thought of it, like I could smell it on my hands right now because I am like a germaphobe, so I'm always washing my hands. Not really a germaphobe, but I always wash my hands like excessively. Like it's unscented, but I feel like if it was scented, I would be better. But because it's unscented, it just smells disgusting. I have an unscented deodorant too, and it's not that I'm smelly, but I could smell the deodorant. Like I could smell the unscented scent of it. So honestly, I wish that I had cheated and brought some of my scented stuff, some of my essential oils, anything, but I tried to be really good and follow the rules. Actually, my friend yesterday from Mexico gave me some copal. So it's basically incense. So you put it over a burning charcoal, and one of them, oh, smells so good. So I think that I just need to go. Actually, they both smell good, but this one's like more intense. So I feel like I just want to shove this up my nose and just keep smelling something pleasant instead of unscented soap. Who would have thought that that would like disgust me so much? What else? Yeah, so I guess I'm just trying to distract myself. I've pretty much been device free. I really wanted to give myself that time to be off my phone, off my computer. Yesterday I did a little bit of work on my online chakra course, so I eased back into it. And I ordered some books because I'm almost done. I brought like 6 books, but only 2 of them were fiction and the other 2 are more like spiritual books, and which is great, but I just don't really want to read them right now. I just kind of want to be in my own spirituality and feel it for myself, and I want a story because I'm not watching movies or anything, which seems to be what everybody is doing here. When I talked to my friend from Israel, she was like, what are you doing all day? Like, you're not on your phone, you're not watching movies, like how are you getting by? And I feel like I've been fine, but these books have really been getting me through. So I ordered 4 more fiction books because I need them. What else is going on? Oh yeah, so I've still been averaging my 24 ounce, what is this called? A cup, my 24 ounce cup, double the size of what they have here. So I've pretty much been drinking 4 of these, which is 8 full glasses a day. I've been right on the money at 4 of them or 4.5 of them every day. So I guess I'm on track. One of the doctors even told me to slow down on the water, but when I talked to one of my friends yesterday, she said, don't do that. Like, keep drinking water, because every time she's been here a couple of times, and every time she cuts back on water, she wouldn't feel so great. So I'm just kind of drinking when I'm thirsty, and I feel like in the outside world, I drink probably 4 of those a day anyway, so it's not really any different. I might even drink more than that sometimes too, in the outside world. I weighed in today at 134.6 pounds, so I actually lost 2 pounds from yesterday when I'd been averaging 1 pound a day. What else is going on? I'm looking down at my journal. I'm journaling every day of like what's been going on, just because the days seem to be blurring together, and I'm sure it'll blur together even more as I go on. So yeah, I think that's the story for now. Today, honestly, I'm freaking exhausted, so I don't see myself leaving my bed too much. I'm gonna get outside a little bit because it's gonna be raining kind of on and off the next week, so I'll walk to my car and get my umbrella in preparation. I'm sure that will be a whole journey. I'll try not to get more than 10 minutes outside, but it's so hard because that's the place that we can connect with people, and there really are so many cool people here. I mean, everyone's got their story as to why they're here. I talked to another woman who fasted for 21 days. She came here in a wheelchair, and she had like 6 different medications that she was on, and after 21 days she was walking out of here and wasn't on any of her medications. We're actually not supposed to be on our medications while we're here. Not that I'm on medication, but anybody that isn't supposed to be. So that was a fabulous story. My friend that just arrived from Mexico said he's gonna do the 40 days, which is the most anyone's ever done here, because I asked one of the doctors. Yeah, just people saying that they've cured their inflammation, that they're off their medications. This is the main reason why I wanted to do this, really. Oh yeah, update on my skin rash. My lips are so dry. I had to use chapstick today because I can't even stand it. They're like cracked. It looks like I have lipstick on my bottom lip, which is disgusting. So I'm gonna give you a close-up look at my rash, but I'm going to cover my lips. yeah, my doctor yesterday was like, oh my gosh, things are changing. This is so, so good. And of course, I still feel like it's so bad, but definitely not as bad as it was. I can absolutely see improvement, but of course me, I'm like, I want to see it go away. And until it goes away, I'm not sold. So there are changes. So a little update, covering my lips. Sorry if that was still, I'm really giving you guys a close-up look. I mean, you've already seen me at my worst, so why not keep it going? Yeah, this is gonna be my first time on YouTube, and I don't know why. I just feel so comfortable right now, but I just really feel compelled to share my experience. Yeah, I think that's the story for now. So I'm gonna go relax, and I'll talk to you soon.